I am going to be working out one from rational level 4, rational level 5, radical level 3, and radical level 4. I've already copied them, nope, right there, into my GoodNotes file. I want to say I'm sorry. You will hear the pencil click. I don't have a microphone. I had a couple of people ask me for some help with their Delta Math this week, so this is me doing it. So the first thing you want to do is factor anything on your bottom. These are the ones with the fractions. So I'm going to take out a -1 right there. And then I get x minus 4. Because when you take a -1 out, it changes both signs. Because now that matches, wow, struggle, this one. Okay. All right, so I'm going to multiply through by my least common denominator. So I got to find my least common denominator. So my least common denominator, I got to put the first one. So I have x plus 4. Then I put the second one. I have a -1 and x minus 4. And then I look at the third one and I say, you know what? Do I already have one of those? I do, so I do not have to put it again. So that's going to be my LCD. So I'm going to multiply all the tops by x plus 4, x minus 4, and a -1. So -1, x minus 4, x plus 4. -1, x minus 4, x plus 4. And we'll just see what cancels. So on the first one, I cancel the x plus 4s. I have a x, an x minus 4, and a -1. Plus. Second one, I cancel my x plus minus 4s. I cancel my -1. I have a 3 and an x plus 4. And then the third one, I cancel the x minus 4s. I have a 3, a -1, and an x plus 4. So I have x squared. Let's do this. Negative. X squared plus 4x plus 3x plus 12. And then equals -3x minus 12. So I add 3x. And I get 6x. I add 12, and I get 24. Oh, well, sure. Then, so I have -x squared plus 10x plus 24. I do not like factoring with an x squared that's negative, so I'm going to take out a -1, or just divide everything by -1, which changes all my sign. So now I have x squared minus 10x minus 24. Now I want to know what multiplies to give me 24 and adds to give me 10. And -24, -10 is going to be a -12 and a +2. So I have a 12 and a -2. So I look, is that either one of those what I can't have? So based on my LCD, I can't have a -4 and I can't have a 4. So these answers would both work. And I'm sorry for the pencil noise. I don't have my microphone that I normally use. It's at school. So this one, I'm going to put a 1 under it, and I'm going to go ahead and factor that. X plus 2, x plus 1. My LCD, I've got to put the first one. So I got to have an x plus 1. And then I look, and I say, well, do I already have an x plus 2? No, so I have to put that as well. But do I already have an x plus 1? Yes, I do not have to put it again. So that's going to be my LCD. So I'm going to multiply x plus 2 and x plus 1, x plus 2. I've lost my connection. It just stopped working. Did it die? Seriously? Seem to have lost my... I wish I could pause this. Sorry, let me go to my settings. Check on my pencil, which is connected. Okay, let's go back. Now it's working again. I don't know. I got nothing. Okay, so x plus 2 and x plus 1 plus the x plus 1's cancel, so I have 2 and x plus 2, and then everything cancels except for the 2. So I pull this out, So I have x squared plus 1x plus 2x plus 2 plus 2x plus 4 equals 2. Move the 2 over, it cancels that. So I have x squared plus 1 plus 2 makes 5 plus 4. I factor, that's 1 and 4. I'm going to tell you this. Delta Math shows you quadratic formula, but you should be able to factor them all. -1, -4. Now, I want you to notice, you see that x plus 1 on the bottom right there? And that x plus 1 right there? That makes that answer throw away. Okay, so I can't have -1, so my answer is -4. Because if you look at your least common denominator, you can, and you set it equal to 0, you get -1 and -2. These are the answers you can't have, okay? Because your denominator, your bottom, cannot be 0. All right, this one, this is the radical level, I think 3. Okay, so we're going to start by squaring both sides. We square both sides and we have to write the left side twice. And then the right side falls apart. So square root of x times the square root of x is just x, minus 1 square root of x, minus 1 square root of x, plus 1. So that's x minus one of them, a -1 and a -1 makes a -2, plus 1 equals x minus 8. Go ahead and move your x's over. Get all your... Basically, I'm getting this by itself. So minus the 1, minus the 1. So I have -2 square root of x equals -9. So I square both sides. And I get 4 square root of x. Nope, 4x. 4x equals 18. So I divide by 4. And that simplifies to 9/2. Now I want to... Yeah, I'm just double checking. I want to check that. So let's see if I can I split it with this? Yeah. So I want to plug it back into the original. So I'm going to do the square root of 9/2 minus 1 equals the square root of 9/2 minus 8. So the square root of 9/2 minus 1 is the square root of 9/2 minus 8. It does not work. It created what's called an extraneous solution, so you would say no solution. Okay. Last one. This is the hardest section, okay? We're going to square both sides again. So I have the left side, I have to write him twice. The right side, the square and then the square root just go away. It's 3x plus 13. And I foil. Square root of 9x times square root of 9x is just 9x. Minus 1 square root of 9x. Minus 1 square root of 9x. Plus 1 equals 3x plus 13. So I minus the 9x. That's negative 6x. Minus the 1, minus the 1. Minus plus 12 equals, now I have -1 of them minus 1 of them makes -2 of them. Then I'm going to square both sides again. So that's 4 times 9x equals, if I write that twice and foil it, that's going to be 36x squared minus 72x minus 72, x plus 144. That's 36x. So I would minus the 36x. So that gives me 0 equals 36x squared minus, split it again. Oh, come on. Did I move? I'm so sorry. No, I just want to move it. You're not going to let me move it at all? Whatever. Okay. Fine. 72 plus 72 plus 36. So that's minus 180x plus 144. I think I can divide all these by 36. I can. So that's going to be x squared minus 5x, and then plus 4. I factor it. So that's x minus 4 and x minus 1. So I have two answers. I have x equals 4 and x equals 1, and I have to check those. I'm going to erase a little bit of this right here for space. I'll check it in, whoops, maybe a different color. Maybe not. Nope. All right. Sure. We'll just do it in the same color. So I'm gonna, the square root of 9 times 4 minus 1 equals the square root of 3 times 4 plus 13. So the square root of 9 times 4 minus 1 is the square root of 3 times 4 plus 13. 5 and 5. 5 equals 5. That's true. So 4 is an answer. Then I'm going to do the same thing with 1. I'm just going to type it in, not write it down. 9 times 1. I'm just plugging the 1 into the left side. And then I am plugging the 1, 3 times 1 plus 13 into the right side. 2 does not equal 4. So that one you throw away. Okay.